Hi everyone, this is Balázs from RacingBrick. Today is a big day for LEGO and Formula 1 fans, as dozens of 2025 sets have just been officially unveiled, both online and at a press event in Las Vegas, where the next Formula 1 race is taking place this weekend. I've got the official high-resolution images of the new products for you, but RacingBrick also had the exclusive opportunity to report from the event in Las Vegas. Our correspondent is Zoli, who runs the Hungarian LEGO channel Épistfel. As the press conference has just ended, I am still receiving the footage and hope to show you some details in this video as well. But make sure you follow RacingBrick on Instagram, Facebook and TikTok, as I'll be posting the incoming photos and videos there. And of course subscribe with notifications here on YouTube. You can expect more detailed content with some hands-on footage of the new sets. So what exactly did LEGO unveil today? A few weeks ago they announced a multi-year strategic partnership with Formula 1, and now we can see the products coming to market in early 2025, including Duplo, City, Collectibles and Speed Champions sets featuring all the Formula 1 teams. I will update the description and pinned comment with the product pages as soon as they go live, so you can check them out. Let's start with the set for the little ones. This Duplo set costs 45 euros or dollars. It has a starting grid, podium and 3 cars with 3 drivers, but it also includes printed nose cones and wings for all 10 teams, so kids can build and play with their favorite cars. The next theme is quite interesting. It's basically a new theme called Collectibles, at least I've never seen that name before. It is very similar to the collectible minifigure series, has the same price of 4 euros or dollars, the same packaging, this time with 12 different variants but without minifigures. There are 12 different tiny 4-stud white cars with a matching minifigure helmet, 10 for all teams, and 2 show cars with F1 and F1 Academy branding. The helmet design looks new to me, we'll see this in the other sets as well. The cars have printed elements for the different team liveries and also matching colored wheels. The next batch is the City pack with 6 different sets. The numbering doesn't necessarily follow the complexity. I've added the prices on the screen. The smallest is this set with only 86 pieces. This is a McLaren race car. Interestingly, there seems to be a difference in complexity and age rating between the City sets, as this double pack has just slightly more pieces, 92 to be exact, and an age rating of 4+ compared to the 6+ of the previous set. The cars are much simpler in the double pack, although they are also 6 studs wide. I'm not sure this distinction will be very popular with Williams and Haas fans in particular. The next one with 313 pieces has 2 cars, this time with the more detailed variants, including the Visa Cash App RB and Sauber cars, and also the starting line with the lights and the printed F1 logo if I'm seeing this correctly. A third minifigure with the checkered flag is also included, and we get a trophy as well. The next set has just slightly more parts, but with only a single Ferrari car and a pit stop with the pit crew. There are a total of 5 minifigures included for you to practice your best tire changing time. The following box has almost twice as many parts with the 678 pieces. We get Mercedes AMG and Alpine cars in a double garage with 6 minifigures. What makes this set super cool is the design of the garage. It's practically an openable box with a handle in the middle that you can carry around and open up for play. The outside appears to have large printed panels similar to the yellow City LEGO truck, which adds even more value to the set. There's also a pretzel on the Mercedes side and a croissant in the Alpine garage, just for fun. The biggest City set of the wave is the truck with the Red Bull and Aston Martin cars. It has 1086 pieces. It's interesting to have a generic F1 truck, although I love the color scheme and the large printed panels. They seem to be different from those in the previous set, so we can put together a nice collection. The truck fits in well with the previous City releases, as the opening side panels make it very similar to this one. However, there is a ramp at the rear and both F1 cars fit inside. The set contains 5 minifigures. So, these 6 sets have all 10 cars in various different packages, with 2 of them being slightly simpler than the others. Interestingly, these 6-stud wide City builds look no worse than those from the first Speed Champions era, which shows how far the theme has progressed. Also, the side builds and other accessories remind me a lot of the older play-oriented Formula 1 sets, which is great. And now let's take a look at the Speed Champions sets in 8-stud wide form, of course. 10 boxes, 10 teams, apparently the same price from 2024, 27 euros or dollars each. Some collectors were afraid of this series because they expected the cars to be very similar and building them might get boring after a while. where there are definitely a lot of similarities. The front of the cars look pretty much identical, but after that I see a lot of variations on the side pods, the floor or the engine cover. There are a lot of different building solutions to be seen. You can instantly recognize a lot of innovations on these photos that are very welcomed by the fans. Finally, we have different sized wheels front and rear, all slicks, printed with the Pirelli branding, and there is a brand new front suspension design with an integrated front wheel deflector. I am pleased to see that all the cars have a new curved and printed nose element, which is also decorated on the sides. The engine cover also looks printed in cases where the decoration needs to flow over several surfaces. Of course, we will get a lot of stickers, but with this amount of decoration, it was not unexpected. The rear wing piece with the curvature also looks new to me. Another nice detail, the printed Pirelli tires are available in 3 different colors, corresponding to the 3 different slick compounds, so there's red for soft, yellow for medium and white for hard. I saved one detail that might upset a lot of people. I don't see any references to personalized driver minifigures in the boxes. If you look at the drivers, they seem to have generic minifigure heads just like the F1 sets from this year. The helmet design is also simplified, with a single color and the team's logo. Well, that's a very interesting design decision. The last time we saw any personalization was with the Mercedes-AMG F1 and Project 1 double pack 2 years ago, which still had the driver numbers. Honestly, I thought we would either get proper driver minifigures in the Speed Champions sets or a dedicated minifigure series, but apparently neither is going to happen. I will try to get some answers regarding this decision. I'm sure many fans were hoping to get customized minifigures of their favorite drivers. Another detail that might be confusing at first glance, the 2 sets of the Red Bull teams are 18+, all other Speed Champion sets are 10+. This could easily be due to the advertising for the energy drink, although there is a Red Bull car in the City Truck set that is only 8+. Oh yes, here's the trick, that only has the Red Bull color scheme but not the logo. Clever workaround, Lego. So, this was the lineup that was revealed today, and at first glance I'm pretty happy with them. I still have to build all the sets and look at them in detail, of course, but so far it's very promising. You can expect detailed building reviews on all the sets you've seen here today, and hopefully even more to come. I really hope the Formula 1 partnership means we will get sets in other teams too, like Technic or Icons. I suspect these won't be released until later next year, so they haven't been announced yet. About the release dates, the Duplo and City sets will already be available in January, the Speed Champions will follow in March, and the collectible race cars will arrive in May. And now it's time to take a sneak peek at the reveal event in Las Vegas. Zoli already managed to send me some pictures and videos, which you can see here. Let me know in the comments if you spot anything new that wasn't shown in the official photos. I will be getting more footage from him over the next few hours, of course, so you can expect a lot more exclusive content from this event shared on my socials, and I will make another YouTube video tomorrow with all the details received from him, hopefully along with some answers to our questions. Please let me know, folks, what you think of the new Formula 1 sets, which theme, which set is your favorite, if you plan to buy them, what you like and don't like. Let's talk about it in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe with notifications because more exciting LEGO videos are coming soon. See you next time, bye bye.